I want to clarify something that Piero. This came up recently, and in a conversation, I also have an old video about it. And I think there is a misconception that is a repeating pattern in lots of philosophical issues. And it's about one concept being told in terms of another concept. And in the case of objectivity and subjectivity, for example, objectivists and subjectivists both believe in objectivity and subjectivity. I mean, both types. In all the conversations I've had with, either type of thinker, they both think that there is something objective and subjective. The real difference is that the subjectivists describe the objective in terms of the subject. They say, well, it just appears to be that way. Appearances, your perceptions. And the objectivists explain the appearances, the subjective reality, in terms of the objects that are around us. And both of these work because the theory of objective reality is pretty useful and well developed. It's practical. But the subjectivists are right because the theory of objectivity is in subjective terms. It's all about what appears to be the case in science through experiment. So this is often what you have. You have one thing told in terms of the other thing. And in the case of subjectivity and objectivity, it's really just which thing is more fundamental. And that's why I brought up that question about, is the will more fundamental or the material? Because the question of which of two things is more fundamental tells you how to resolve the problems that happen at the threshold. When you put objectivity at the bottom as a fundamental thing, the problem is you have no access to it. So you've made something more primary that's nevertheless more distant and harder for you to know. So it can't really be more primary in that case.